Hello, good evening. Today I'm going to talk to you about a very interesting topic. Many of us have friends who don't speak much, who have very limited friends, who are kind of reserved, and most importantly, they are not outgoing or boisterous. Yes, I'm talking about introverts. Maybe some of you who are watching this video are introverts. Well, I have friends who are introverts, and I always used to wonder, why is he or she not participating? Why is he or she not partying? Why is he or she not outgoing? And then I did a bit of research to find out what exactly is in the mind of an introvert. And I'm going to share that with you right now as we speak. Please understand and pay attention to this. I have of course made a mnemonic I.N.T.R.O.V.E.R.T. Okay, so introvert. The first one that goes is, an introvert is inquisitive and introspective. Introverts may not talk much, but they are very curious. Many of the world's famous scientists, Albert Einstein for example, was an introvert. So they are introspective and they are inquisitive. Outgoing person, me, may not get much time to introspect and to find my own mistakes. But an introvert will quickly analyze his own mistakes and rectify them. So that's I. The next one, N. No shallow relations. No shallow relations. They will make few friends, but they will have awesome friends. They will not indulge into casual relationships. They will normally be very selective about picking their friends, but when they pick them up, it's a bond for life. It's a bond for life. So introverts do not indulge in shallow relations. The next one, number 3, T. They are thoughtful. They are thoughtful. Their each and every action is measured. They are more empathetic. They take time to understand a particular situation or to identify what exactly has happened. So rather than being a quick knee-jerk reactive guy, they respond to a situation. And the next one is R. Responsible responses. So they are not reactive, they are responsive. There's a big difference. Reactive is like, how could you say that to me? That's normally something an extrovert or a short-tempered guy would do. But an introvert on the other hand would think about it. Why did he do this to me? He will think about it, and then based on a measured analysis, the response will come out. And that is actually healthy for maintaining relations, isn't it? The next one, the introvert's next point, O, observes and also listens. An introvert is a very, very keen observer. They will sit quietly in a corner in the room where there's an event or occasion happening. They will not be surrounded by, they'll not be the life of the party, but they'll be observing everyone. They'll be listening to things. So sometimes an extrovert like me might miss out on things that are being said in the room. But an introvert will pick them up, absorb them like a sponge, and also very importantly, they will also hear the unsaid. They will also read body language of the people in that room, and they'll be able to understand and adapt. Okay? And then the next one, introvert V, very emotional. Introverts are normally very emotional, and that's why unfortunately chances of getting into depression are also more. That is what many psychiatrists will tell you. But it doesn't mean that an introvert will always enter into depression. But yes, they are very thoughtful, they are very emotional, they will think, sometimes overthink. So if my dear friends, you have introvert relatives, introvert friends, introvert family members, give them their space. They need you to understand them and not to judge them. It's extremely important. Okay? And the next point, E. Introverts are excellent communicators. As I said, they are men of few words, they are women of few words. But whatever words that come out from their mouth are measured. They are thought. They are properly, rationally thought out, and only then those words are out of their mouth. That is why their communication skills are brilliant, and that's why they are beautiful leadership material. Introverts are excellent leadership material because they are practiced listeners. and observers. And they lead a team by knowing the ins and outs and the strengths and weaknesses of everybody inside the team. That is what keeps the introverts, that is what makes them so special. And the next point of R, they are reasonable. Of course, a person who is such a strong thinker, such a good communicator, obviously is going to be reasonable. I already told you they are empathetic. So they are reasonable. So it's easy to spend life with an introvert than you can imagine. I'm not proposing that all introverts are excellent life partners. There are many other qualities also. But an introvert definitely is a good relationship material, because they will always think before they speak. They will always think before they act. And that is why, my dear friend, the last point, T, introverts travel solo. Now, what do I mean by travel solo? What I mean by travel solo is not that they always travel alone, but they will prefer to be by themselves. That doesn't mean that they hate people. That doesn't mean that they are loners. No. They will stick to their company. They will not want to expand their circle. Okay? There are exceptions to this, but this is what generally I learned. And I want to share, before I end, I want to share some names of famous introverts internationally. J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter. President Barack Obama. President Abraham Lincoln. Albert Einstein, I already mentioned. Elon Musk, the famous leader of the company Tesla. Okay? And last but not the least, Bill Gates and Warren Buffett. Okay? All of these are famous introverts. And do you know what? 40% of the world's population and more are introverts. So completely okay. Be chilled out. If you're an introvert, no problem. Don't let anybody judge you. And if you're an extrovert who is having problems adjusting with introverts or understanding them, I hope my video helps you. Thank you so much. This is Avirat signing off. Please ensure that you like this video, share it, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. Adios, amigos.